In a small village, surrounded by golden wheat fields and dusty roads, lived a boy named Ayaan. The village was simple: a few mud houses, a small school with broken windows, and a tea stall, where elders talked every evening about crops and weather. Life moved slowly there, and most people believed that dreams should be small, just like the village. Ayaan's father was a farmer. Every morning before sunrise, he walked to the fields, carrying old tools on his shoulder. Ayaan often followed him, watching quietly, as his father worked under the hot sun. One year, heavy rains destroyed their crops. The family struggled even for basic needs. Villagers said, "This is fate. Farmers must learn to live with loss." But Ayaan noticed something different about his father. Even after losing everything, the next morning, he went back to the field. Confused, Ayaan asked, "Why do you keep trying, when everything failed?" His father smiled softly. "The soil tests us, before it feeds us. If we stop working, the earth stops giving." Those words stayed in Ayaan's heart. The village school had very limited resources. Sometimes no electricity, sometimes no teacher. Many children left school early, to help their families. Ayaan almost did the same. But he remembered his father's words. He began studying at night, under a small kerosene lamp. When books were not available, he borrowed old ones. When he didn't understand something, he asked questions fearlessly. People laughed at him. What will education change here? In the end, everyone becomes a farmer. But instead of arguing, Ayaan worked harder. One day, a volunteer teacher visited the village. She noticed Ayaan's dedication, and encouraged him to apply for a district scholarship exam. It sounded impossible. No one from the village had ever passed before. Still, Ayaan tried. He woke up before dawn to study. And after that, helped his father in the fields. Then the exam day arrived. For the first time, he traveled to the city. Seeing tall buildings, confident students. For a moment, he felt small. Deep breath, but then, he remembered the fields. He remembered the struggles. He remembered his father's effort. And he realized, hard work from a small village is not weaker than opportunity from a big city. Months later, the results came. Ayaan had passed. The entire village gathered. For the first time, people spoke differently about dreams. Parents started sending children to school regularly. The tea stall conversations changed. From complaints about fate, to discussions about possibilities. Before leaving for higher studies, Ayaan stood beside his father in the field. The crops were greener than before. His father said, "You proved something important. Success doesn't depend on where you start. It depends on whether you keep moving." Years later, Ayaan returned as an agricultural officer, helping farmers protect their crops and use better methods. The same village, that once believed dreams were small, now believed effort could change destiny. And every morning, when sunlight touched the fields, it reminded everyone of one simple truth: growth begins the moment you refuse to give up. Thanks for watching. Subscribe my channel.